What's going on, everybody? America Football Network here, and today we are bringing you our 2023 Tampa Bay Buccaneers mock draft. But before we get started, make sure you guys like and subscribe, comment your thoughts and opinions down below. It is the first day of March, and our goal for the month is to hit 775 subscribers. That is our first goal of the month. Once we hit that, we'll keep going up. Hopefully, we'll be at about 850 by the end of March. But let's go ahead and get started with today's video and jump into it. So help us hit those goals. The Buccaneers' first pick will be the 19th. While we wait to get there, make sure you guys check out the description for links to our podcast, website, and our other channels. Check all that stuff out. We really appreciate it. Comment your thoughts and opinions down below. Let me know what you think about this video, and let's get started here. So at number 19, obviously, if C.J. Stroud falls this far, he's going, but he's not falling this far. I don't know why they have him falling. He's not going there, so I'm going to look for a more realistic pick, and I found him right here. Not Keely Ringo. Cam Smith, the cornerback from South Carolina. The Buccaneers' secondary has really been a struggle over the last few years, and Cam Smith can kind of help the start stabilize that position for them. Cam Smith is a very good corner, man-to-man or zone coverage corner. Very good ball skills, very physical out there, and doesn't get beat deep very often. So I like Cam Smith going at number 19. At number 50, I can see Jahmyr Gibbs maybe falling that far, but I highly doubt it. I highly doubt he gets that far. So let's see, got a little bit of a tough decision here. We got Drew Sanders on the board. We got John Michael Schmitz on the board. We also have Jahmyr Gibbs, Darnell Washington, and Luke Musgrave. What's the difference between those? Who do you like better? Who would you take there? But let's see. The Buccaneers don't need a center. They don't need John Michael Schmitz, so we can narrow that down. I'm not going to go tight end. I think Gibbs goes before this. I'm going to go with Drew Sanders here, the linebacker from Arkansas. That was a very tough decision there. Sorry I made that so long. But Levante David getting older, Drew Sanders can be the guy to replace him and to play beside him. He's also a free agent this year, so we'll see if he even re-signs and comes back. But I would assume he probably would re-sign to Tampa just because he's been there his entire career. I would think he would come back. But if not, if he decides to go somewhere else, then you have his replacement there in Drew Sanders. If he does come back for a few years, then you have Drew Sanders to play alongside of him. Very good together, I think they would be. And so with the next pick at 82, I am going to go with, let's see here. I'm going to go with Sidney Brown, the safety out of Illinois. I think, once again, we talked about the Buccaneers secondary early on. I think you get a guy like Sidney Brown in there, he can really help you out a lot. I think he is an incredible safety, very good ball skills, very good in run support as well from the safety position. Also, he's also a very good man-on-man safety, man coverage safety. I think that is one of the things that gets overlooked when you talk about him is he's a very good man safety. And so I like that for the Buccaneers. And so now at pick number 155, my man is still on the board. He's not going to last this long. He's top one right here. I was hoping he wouldn't go. A.T. Perry, wide receiver from Wake Forest. This dude is an absolute beast, huge deep threat target. He's going to be an incredible receiver. I don't see him making it past pick 100. I think he's a top 100 guy. I think he'll go top 100, and I think this will be a great addition to the Buccaneers receiving core. They don't necessarily need a receiver, but when you have a guy like A.T. Perry on the board at 155, you got to take him. You got to take him. There's no overlooking him there. So now with pick number 175, I'm going to go with Brenton Cox, the edge from Florida. I think he's a very good edge rusher. I think he can really get after the quarterback. I think he's really good in the run game as well and run support. And so I really like the pickup of Brenton Cox. Now, who all is available here? I'm going to go with, at 181, I'm going to go with, they're probably going to grade me bad on this one, but I'm going with Dorian Thompson-Robinson, the quarterback from UCLA. I think this dude is a big sleeper quarterback in the draft. I know that Bruce Arians has talked highly about Kyle Trask as the next quarterback. I don't think that happens. I could see just 2 days ago, the Commanders released Carson Wentz. So I could see them, maybe bringing in Wentz to go along with Trask. But Dorian Thompson-Robinson, getting him at 181, he's just an incredible athlete. Great athleticism, has a very live arm. Very good in the run game as well. And so I like picking him up there. At 196, I'm going to go running back, and I'm going with my man Keaton Mitchell out of East Carolina. He is a very good running back, good speed. When he gets a full head of steam, he's very hard to get down. And I think that he's going to have an outstanding NFL career. Very good in pass pro as well, and can also catch the ball out of the backfield and make some plays. So I really like the pickup of Keaton Mitchell there. Next up, I'm going to go with, Haener was another guy I could have took instead of Thompson-Robinson, but I like Dorian Thompson-Robinson a little bit better than Jake Haener. With the next pick, I'm going to go with Yaya Diaby. I think he is an outstanding edge rusher. I think he gives you starting potential, which I think is the biggest factor when you get this late in the draft, is who can potentially start for me later on in their career. I think he can, and I think he'll be a good rotation piece in that edge group, in the pass rusher group. I think he'll be a good rotational piece in there, and so I would like to see him. I think he'd be a good pickup there. Just checking on some quarterbacks. Holton Ahlers a guy I think that could sneak into the 6th round. I think if he got invited to the combine, I think he'll tear it up. I think Ahlers is going to be a pretty solid NFL quarterback, but we're not taking another quarterback. Instead, we are going to go with who do we want to pick here? We're going to go with I'm looking. We're going to go with DJ Johnson, another edge rusher out of Oregon. But I think this dude, once again, like Diaby, can give you starting potential, be a very good rotation piece. I think the edge group would be very good. You add Brenton Cox, DJ Johnson, and Diaby in there. Obviously, when you get this late in the draft, too, you really just look for, starting potential and who has the best player available and best value. I think DJ Johnson has the best value at that position. I think he'll be a pretty solid edge rusher. So let's recap the draft. At 19, we took Cam Smith, cornerback from South Carolina. At 50, we took Drew Sanders, linebacker from Arkansas. At 82, Sidney Brown, safety from Illinois. 155, A.T. Perry, wide receiver, Wake Forest. 175, Brenton Cox, edge from Florida. 181, DTR, quarterback, UCLA. 196, Keaton Mitchell, running back from East Carolina. 232, Yaya Diaby, edge from Louisville. And at 253 to close out the draft, DJ Johnson, edge from Oregon. Another thing with the Buccaneers is when you have this many picks with a team, it's really hard to not get multiple players at the same position. And so that's why I got the 3 edge rushers there. 2 of the 3 will definitely work out for you, and I think that's good for them. But that wraps today's video up. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. Once again, help me reach my goal of 775 subs by the end of March. I appreciate all you guys watching, and I'll see you next time.